So everyone has had that earworm stuck in their head, whether it's a massive hit song or the song off an ad. It's doing a job. Now, let's take a look at one of those that does this very thing. It gets stuck in your head. Now, let's jump right into the thesis. It uses the song as the most integral part of the entire ad, having it tell a story about the three main characters, but also as we watch these characters, they are most likely the viewer. So that was a lot of talking. So let's just watch the ad real quick.
Well, I was shopping for a new car, which one's me? A cool convertible or an SUV? Too bad I didn't know my credit was whack, cause now I'm driving off the lot in a used subcompact. F-R-E-E, that spells free. Creditreport.com, baby. Saw their ads on my TV. Thought about going, but was too lazy. Now instead of looking fly and rolling fat, my legs are sticking to the vinyl and my posse's getting laughed at. F-R-E-E, that spells free. Creditreport.com, baby. Offer applies with enrollment and triple advantage.
Now let's go into the claim. The ad uses the first 8 to 9 seconds to make the characters believable, as if you could be them yourself.
Well, I was shopping for a new car, which one's me? A cool convertible or an SUV? Too bad I didn't know my credit was whack, cause now I'm driving off the lot in a used subcompact.
It uses the music to create a story that tells the background of the characters, what they've been through and how they feel about the situation at hand, with the ad making the characters very relatable through this, as anyone could be in their situation.
Well, I was shopping for a new car, which one's me? A cool convertible or an SUV? Too bad I didn't know my credit was whack, cause now I'm driving off the lot in a used subcompact.
For my second claim, they use the characters as a way to describe the feeling that the song is putting forward. Now let's focus on looking at their faces, mostly the driver's face in this next clip. Claim 2-2. This is the catchiest part of the ad because it will make the viewer more likely to use the service. Now let's look at the video again. In the ad, it has the song and the characters share emotions. This happens with the first part of the ad, showing the characters going from being happy to being more saddened while they're talking about having a nicer car versus the car that they have now. This also helps further their believability by making them seem more relatable to people watching the ad. And again, this time with sound.
Well, I was shopping for a new car, which one's me? A cool convertible or an SUV? Too bad I didn't know my credit was whack, cause now I'm driving off the lot in a used subcompact. F-R-E-E, that spells free. Creditreport.com, baby. Saw their ads on my TV. Thought about going, but was too lazy.
The ad finally gets to its main point, trying to get the viewer to use its service. It does this by linking the website to the characters bouncing around and singing while the website's name is being sung about. Claim 2-2. This is the catchiest part of the ad because it will make the viewer more likely to use the service. Now let's look at the video again.
F-R-E-E, that spells free. Creditreport.com, baby. Saw their ads on my TV. Thought about going, but was too lazy.
The ad maker used the song to get the viewers to use their product. And they have such a catchy song playing, so when they need to check their credit score, they only think of freecreditreport.com. Moving on to claim 3-1. The main characters are in their beater of a car, and then get laughed at, and because they are easily compared to the viewer, it makes the viewer not want to be in that situation. Now, let's look at the video.
Now instead of looking fly and rolling fat, my legs are sticking to the vinyl and my posse's getting laughed at. F-R-E-E, that spells free. Creditreport.com, baby. Offer applies with enrollment and triple advantage.
The end of the ad plays on the beginning of it and how it set up the characters, making them very comparable to the viewer. So when the ad basically laughs at the viewer for not using the website, it makes it very effective. Claim 3-2. The use of the camera in the final segment makes the scene a lot more effective when the women laugh at the main characters.
Now instead of looking fly and rolling fat, my legs are sticking to the vinyl and my posse's getting laughed at. F-R-E-E, that spells free. Creditreport.com, baby. Offer applies with enrollment and triple advantage.
By having the camera sit out and away from our main character's car, it changes our perspective, showing both cars or showing an angle that would be looking out of our driver's side window, thus furthering the idea that our viewer is the main character. So now I've gone over every part of the video, we can safely assume that the music is a very integral part of this ad. Not only that, but the main character is probably the viewer also, who doesn't love having a horribly catchy song stuck in their head for the rest of the day. Why don't we listen to it for one last time before I have to leave? And with that, have fun.
Well, I was shopping for a new car, which one's me? A cool convertible or an SUV? Too bad I didn't know my credit was whack, cause now I'm driving off the lot in a used subcompact. F-R-E-E, that spells free. Creditreport.com, baby. Saw their ads on my TV. Thought about going, but was too lazy. Now instead of looking fly and rolling fat, my legs are sticking to the vinyl and my posse's getting laughed at. F-R-E-E, that spells free. Creditreport.com, baby.
Offer applies with enrollment and Triple Advantage.